Months ahead of the elections, when the BJP made public its manifesto, one of the key underlining factors were that the government of BJP were to ensure fiscal discipline. With nearly 9 days remaining for the union budget to be tabled and passed, taxation expert Ved Jain said that this budget will be a teaser to what the fiscal policy of this government will be for times to come. An NNIS exclusive. The biggest challenge for Narendra Modi at this stage is to prove in the budget that he and his government can contain the country's fiscal deficit. Experts opine that key decisions on current account deficit, relations with RBI, and how much funds to sink to state lenders and promotion of private investments will be kept in mind. For the Narendra Modi government, the goal is to achieve a fiscal deficit target of 4.6% of gross domestic product. A fiscally prudent budget is also given critical Standards and Poor's rating services has a negative outlook on its BBB- rating for India. This will decide whether a downgrade to junk can be averted. Ved Jain says 40 days is too short a period, and what one can expect is that this budget will show direction of the fiscal policy for the future.
You see, with the change in the government in the month of May 2014, there are a lot of expectations from this government. But at the same time, the time for preparation of the budget was too short. The new government assumed office on 26 May, and this budget is coming within 40 days almost of the assuming office. So I will not say that there will be many drastic changes in this budget, but this budget is going to give definitely some directions about the fiscal policy which the government is likely to follow. And the challenges are to address the issue of the investment in India, to create an environment and atmosphere where people feel more comfortable doing business in India, whether it is international players which want to come, MNCs which want to invest in India. At the same time, in domestic entrepreneurs, industrialists, etc.
Ved Jain feels that corporate tax needs restructuring. He adds that bottlenecks due to surcharge and education shares and other needs to be erased out. On an individual level, he is firmly of the view that with inflation a issue, the tax exemption limit needs to be upped.
Now, in that direction, what we expect as an industry and a chamber, we will like to have it, that a corporate tax rate, which are at present 30% plus surcharge and education cess, they need to be restructured. And it will be ideal that in case the tax corporate rates are kept at 25%. And if that is not possible, at least the complication which is arising because of the surcharge and education cess, etc., that should be removed and it should be made a simple tax rate. For individual, we believe on the tax rate, the present exemption limit of threshold of 2 lakh need to be increased considering the inflation. Ideally, it should be rupees 5 lakh, but we are hoping that it should be rupees 3 lakh in this budget. That's expectation on the two major issues on taxation.
In terms of policy, Ved Jain is looking at the removal of the retrospective amendment.
As regard the policy, we look forward that the retrospective amendment which has affected the environment and the investment atmosphere in India, sending wrong signal that the government is not clear about their fiscal policy or tax policy. So there will be definitely an amendment in this budget which say that retrospective amendment made by the Finance Act 2012 will be removed.
Powered by NNIS.